Good morning, traders. It is 10:45 a.m. on Wednesday. I've made a few trades. I think I'm up around $1.25 or so, maybe $1.50, and I'm up more than that. But my first two trades were on two contracts. I didn't even notice it till after I got my original six pulled up. This is going to be a day trading video, but before I get started, I just want to show you new home sales came in, and they were about 21,000 less than expected. Prior was 389. We came in at 368, and that was at 10 a.m. So the initial reaction was a big down move, as you can see right here, a little better on the 1 minute time frame. And then after that, they ran up and filled the gap, ran up 30 points in 40 minutes. So this would have been a move that I would have shorted. I would not have shorted anything in here, because when you see a bar like this, that's saying, hey, look out, this is big money coming in. I'm not stepping in front of that. I know people that will try to short momentum moves like this. I'll never short any bar that comes after some institutional buying. I have to say it's pure stupidity. Anyways, pulled up to that 41. This would have been your shorting opportunity after you've already got all the buying taking place. Now, I'm not saying we're going to edge back up and go higher, but the statistics show that the trend eventually becomes tired, whether it's on a weekly, a daily, or a monthly time frame, even intraday. It's all the same. You got to watch the trend, and this is where the smart money was getting short. So I missed out on that. We see the linear regression. We're bumping right against that around 26, 35, 44. And right now, I am going to get on some day trades, some good trades on for you. I'm going to make my 3 points. I'll probably make a little more than that today. I'm feeling good. Short amount of sleep, 4 hours of sleep last night. That's okay though. The only thing it affects is sometimes when you have to think in critical situations, sleep deprivation plays a little bit of a role. But we're here to make money. We're not here to make excuses. All right, let me zoom in a little bit on this 1 minute. All right, moving back up. Green candle in the 5, but are we going to hold above the prior day's low at 36.5? All right, catching a bid here. Oh, there they go. Blasted it right back up. A good audiobook you should listen to is Wayne Dyer, Excuses Be Gone. He's a very brilliant, intelligent man. I've been listening to audiobooks since I was 16 years old. I first listened to Napoleon Hill, and it drastically changed the way that I thought. I was still at a young enough age where I was, of course, most guys at 16 are immature, but it really helped me grow up and look at the bigger picture. And I am a proponent of audiobooks. They really help you when you're down and out. But excuses be gone. People will make excuses for everything in life. If something's not the way they want it and someone questions them about it, they'll tend to make an excuse. Own up to it. If you're messing up, mess up. And admit it. Don't be a coward. Here we go. So this next bar printed, we just got a new print, about 30 seconds into the new bar. And I'm seeing what's going to happen here. Are we going to hold over this 37.5 or drift down a little more? I really don't want to short, obviously, because the momentum to the upside right here, and because 36.5 is right here, the prior day's low. There's been a little buying off this level. Yeah, you're probably saying, okay, so on the 1 minute chart we do have a lower high. Correct. But the price action still indicates that this bar could reverse to the upside. So I'm being patient. And while I'm being patient, now's a better, alright, it's pulling back a little bit, but I'm still going to show you the gold chart. Alright, looking at gold, let me pull up a daily for you. First thing that happened is right when we opened up this morning, we had this huge drop. To be precise, it was a 25-point drop. Then we went down a little bit. At the lowest point, we were down roughly 37 points. And I suspect that's because of a stronger dollar. So still looking at gold. It's still strong. It's still in an uptrend. There's still a lot of investors invested in it. I'm somewhat neutral to bullish on gold even after this drop. As far as crude oil goes, I had to sell my position last week. That's because I needed to free up some cash. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this fiscal cliff, but if the market does go sour, as many top hedge fund managers say it will, they say there's a decent 30% probability of a Q1 recession, then I'm not going to want to be conservative. I'm going to be rather aggressive to the short side if that happens. And I'll show you the euro and then I'll get back to trading. I did cover my euro position. I covered it. I had a limit order out there at 129.10, and that's where I covered it. And the low of the day was 128.79. Yeah, I could have made an extra 30 pips, but I feel a lot more dignity actually achieving my target. I set out the target. I mapped out the trade plan. I felt good about it. Going in through the weekend, I was extremely positive it was going to work out. And when you make a good trade, what it does to your ego and your mentality, it helps out so much. Words couldn't explain how much it helps. But the next trade you go in, you're feeling confident. Same with playing cards. Look at Phil Ivey. Look at Phil Hellmuth. They'll tell you that a person who's getting dealt good hands and making money is totally different than a person who's playing bad hands. If a person who's making money trading is different than a person that's losing money. And we have to find a way to get rid of those emotions. Linda Raish, or Denise Scholl, that's her name. She'll say that you should listen to your emotions. That's her opinion. My opinion is I don't want to show any emotions. I want to have a poker face when I'm trading. As far as the market goes right now, we're currently down on the month. We're up on the week. We're still trading above 29.75, which is the prior month's low. That's good if you want to see an extension come December. A reversal candle right here. I'm still on the sidelines. I'm not going to trade just to trade. There has to be a presentable opportunity that's in my favor. This bar could have been a short bar, but we just printed a new 5-minute bar, so this is where I'm going to take a trade in the next few minutes. I'm seeing what it does right here. Take a look at this candle. We want to see if it's going to go up or if it's going to continue the downside. And if that would happen, you'd have to hold below this bar's close. Alright, I'm going to try to take a long here. Long at quarter. Here we go. Sell at 36. There we go. That's 75 cents right there, traders. It went up a little more, but that's okay. I'm not greedy. If I could take 50 cents, I'm happy. There they go. They're ripping it back up. New 5-minute bar is about to print in 30 seconds. Okay. I'm seeing if I could take a long on this. Long at 36. Try to sell it at half. Sold it at half. Took 50 cents off that trade. It's probably going to move up here. I could always get back in though. There they go. One of my weaknesses, you could say, is taking these scalps and not letting the trade work out. Intraday I do that. On the daily time frame I do let the trade work out. I'm willing to risk this much money, but this is fast paced here. When I used to do construction, I'm always a fast learner. That's one of my advantages in life. And I caught on quick, and before you know it, I used to do plastering and drywall. I went from being a laborer plastering up to one of the head plasterers, and I was working with people that were older than me, and even though I discovered new tricks. I did extensive research. No matter what job I've ever had, I've always done research to do the best that I could do with the tools that I had. But the older plasters, they wouldn't listen because, you're younger. You don't know what you're talking about. So the point is, if you have something that works, just stick with it. And this works for me. Taking 50-cent scalps. I have it all mapped out. I have my spreadsheet. I know if I take 6-7 trades a day, I could still make a couple $100 a day trading 6 contracts. And eventually I'll build up and I'll be at 20 contracts. So they try to sell it off and they run it right back up. Now what are they going to do? Break it out of that trend line? Here we go. Sometimes it's that easy. Other times you'll see a huge down bar to stop everybody out. This is a no trade for me. New 5-minute bar prints in 45 seconds. I have to finish early today because I have to wire some funds over from a bank account to a new broker. So I'm going to try to make another point and then I'm going to end the video. Alright, let's see if I could. I got filled at 50. I'm a little nervous right here. This could be my point. Got filled. That was my point. I made 1 point on it. Good. That's it, traders. I hope you enjoyed the action. Good luck trading. Have a good day.